Hello! In this video, I'm going to show you how to search iShare and place a request. iShare is an interlibrary loan system for borrowing books from over 80 other college and university libraries in the state of Illinois. In order to access iShare, there are a couple pathways you can use. From the library homepage, which is library.colum.edu, you can click on the Interlibrary Loan link under the Quick Links. And from here, you can click on the link under Books for iShare Catalog. However, I find it's easier to begin on the library homepage with the main search box in the middle of the page. The reason I do this is that I want to first search the Columbia College Library to see if the book is available locally. And then if it's not available, I find it's easy to switch to an iShare search and search for the title. So I'm going to search for a book by title. I'm going to keep this as an everything search, but I could also switch the drop-down to limit to a book and ebook search. Either way should work. Okay, now I'm looking at my list of search results, and these are things that are available through the Columbia College Library. So far I have an article about the book, but I'm not seeing an entry for the book itself. Just to be sure, I'm going to go over to the filters on the left-hand side, and under resource type, I'm going to click on Show More and then select the limiter for books. And this just confirms that we do not have the book titled Sweet Taste of Liberty. So now I want to check and see if the book is available through iShare. I can simply do this by going back up to the main search box on this page and using the drop-down to switch from an everything search, which is only searching within Columbia College. I'm going to switch this to an all iShare libraries search. If you select any of these other search scopes like books and ebooks, articles, video, audio, etc., all of these search scopes are also searching the Columbia Library. So I need to make sure I've selected all iShare libraries. And then I'm going to click on the search button. Okay, so now I'm looking at a list of search results from the iShare Libraries Consortium. And you can see the book titled Sweet Taste of Liberty comes up right at the top of my results. If it hadn't, I could try some of these limiters over here on the left-hand side, or I could change my search and add the author. But in this case, it has come up right at the top. So I clicked on the title, and now I'm seeing which other institutions in Illinois have a copy of this book. But what we want to do is request that this book be sent from one of these other institutions to the Columbia College Library so that I can pick it up. In order to do that, I need to sign in. So I'm going to click on the Sign In button under How to Get It. And I'm going to be prompted to log in using my Columbia College Office 365 credentials. So once you've logged in, now under How to Get It, I'm seeing the option for iShare. And if I click on this, it's going to open up a form that's been pre-populated with the title of the book, the author, etc. So it has all this information, and it has set my preferred pickup location as the Columbia College Chicago Library. So all I need to do now is just send the request. And then I get a message that my request was successfully placed. You will be notified via your Columbia email when the book is available at the Columbia Library for you to pick up. This can take a week or more. One additional quick note is that I can also use the advanced search to do an iShare search. So if I click on advanced search, I just want to make sure that the button for all iShare libraries is selected, and then I can use these more specific search fields. So I'm going to switch this any field to title and contains, and then the title of the book. I could also add the author here. I can switch this material type as well, since I know that this is a book, and then just click search. And when I do that, now I only get one search result for The Sweet Taste of Liberty. And then the process is the same in order to place your iShare request. Of course, if you have any additional questions about using iShare, feel free to reach out to a librarian. You can use the Ask a Librarian chat and email options, which are available at the top of the library website. Thank you.